Hey everybody, Alonso William Bibbiani. We're at the Sundance Film Festival. When we get back, where it is not snowing and we will not be wearing hats.
Sexy hats.
Okay, maybe you'll be wearing a hat in Los Angeles. I don't know. We'll have plenty to say about the movies we've been watching, but just as a quick preview, I saw Goat last night with Nick Jonas.
Oh, how was he?
He's good. He's
yay.
He's on an interesting career track. The movie really belongs to Ben Schertzer. You might remember from that British movie Pride.
No.
Anyway, he's real good. And this is a film that's been in the works for a long time, and it's based on a memoir. It's about fraternity hazing, and it definitely played well here. I'm not sure how much mass appeal there is, but I could see it sort of starting a lot of conversations on college campuses. You saw a bunch of big stuff yesterday.
Oh, I've seen like 8 movies so far. I think the best thing I've seen so far is Hunt for the Wilder People. It's a new film from Taika Waititi. He did What We Do in the Shadows,
Right.
Eagle vs. Shark, and it is a wonderful film about a kid in foster care, and then something tragic happens, and he goes on the run in the bush in New Zealand with his wilderness survival new uncle, and then there's a huge manhunt throughout all of New Zealand with SWAT teams in the woods trying to catch them, and it is
New
funny.
Zealand's not that big though, right?
It maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. The important thing is it plays really, really well in the movie. The movie is funny.
Awesome.
It's sweet. Sam Neill is amazing in it, so definitely worth seeing. What else did you see?
I saw a documentary, the author, the J.T. Leroy story, which, if you don't know the J.T. Leroy thing, go Google J.T. Leroy hoax. It's too complicated to get into. But there was a great documentary about it last year called The Cult of J.T. Leroy. This one actually talks to Laura Albert, who sort of perpetrated the whole J.T. Leroy thing. And while it's interesting to get her first person, she is famous for being an unreliable narrator. So, documented from her point of view, I think if you watch both films, you get a good sense of balance. This one, I suspect, is going to get a release. Vice is behind it, and Brett Ratner's production company. But I hope that people also get to see The Cult of J.T. Leroy, because I think those two movies together really paint a better picture. You saw the Todd Solondz movie.
I did. I saw. It's called Wiener Dog, and it is.
Is Dawn Wiener in it?
Dawn Wiener is in it, and she's played by Greta Gerwig, which is really weird and distracting.
Okay.
And it feels like a kind of. Like a couple of Todd Solondz's movies, it's kind of an anthology, and they're all connected by these miserable people, and then a wiener dog enters their lives, makes them happier for a little bit, and then usually things go real bad. The Dawn Wiener segment actually plays a little bit like an apology for the bit in Palindromes where he said that she died off camera.
Nice.
So I guess this takes place in the middle, or he's completely retconning it. I don't know.
Is it canon?
I don't know. I don't know anymore. What I do know is that the movie is very, very good. The Danny DeVito segment in particular, I think is one of the best short films I've seen in a long time.
Wow, great.
So I would highly recommend anyone check that out.
And what else you got?
What else have I got? Other People, a new film from Chris Kelly. It stars Jesse Plemons. Meth Damon, Fat Damon, whatever you want to call him. He's good, though.
Yeah.
He's really, really good in this movie. He moves back home when his mother, played by Molly Shannon, is diagnosed with terminal cancer. It takes place over that whole year. And while it's a kind of Sundance-y, you've got stuff about coming out to your parents and parents dying of cancer and dating and all that kind of stuff, it feels like it's from a new voice. It's very funny, and I cried. So,
wow. And
well
yesterday,
done.
Bibbs and I both saw the very artsy Apichatpong Veerasethukur film Cemetery of Splendor, mainly just to make Dave White jealous, because that's one of his favorite filmmakers. It's gorgeous and dreamy, and
we have no idea what happened.
Yeah, none, but it's fine. Like Manohla Dargis says, I don't always have to know. It's okay.
I would like to know, though, and I honestly can't say whether or not I'd recommend it, because I'm watching this movie, I'm just like, is it because I'm not from that country? I feel like there's a lot of cultural
there's
references
reincarnation and a lot
missing.
of very, I think, specific things, but it's still gorgeous and beautiful.
It's very interesting.
Later today, I will be seeing the new Whit Stillman film, Love and Friendship, based on a Jane Austen story, as well as Captain Fantastic. And anyway, there's tons coming up in the next few days.
Well, I'll be seeing Manchester by the Sea. I'll be seeing the new Whit Stillman movie as well.
Cool.
I've got the new Herzog documentary. But a lot of cool stuff in the pipeline, and we'll definitely do a longer review once we get back home to Los Angeles.
Yeah, we'll have lots to report, so catch up with us then. Thanks.